Friendship is a beautiful thing. The relationship between Queen Victoria and her young and handsome Indian attendant Abdul Karim was believed to be controversial as well as scandalous by her family members that upon the monarch's death in the year 1901, they removed his entire existence from royal history. But why was this friendship considered scandalous? Keep on watching this video to find out. In the year 1887, Queen Victoria of England, also the Empress of India, celebrated her Golden Jubilee. She had a lot of interest in Indian territories, at that time consisting of current India, Pakistan and Bangladesh, and she wanted to hire 2 Indian attendants to be employed. John Tyler chose Abdul Karim and Muhammad Baksh for the purpose. He himself gifted 2 bracelets and a hand-woven carpet to the Queen with the assistance of Abdul Karim, which the Queen liked very much. Karim and Baksh quickly learned the English language and British manners and were sent to England as gifts from India. Karim and Baksh served as waiters at the palace. Karim helped the Queen interact with Indian dignitaries at the lavish banquet attended by dozens of foreign rulers. Karim also presented her with the Mughal coin. At that moment, he came to her attention. Karim had been serving the Queen for a very long time. He now wanted to go back to India, but the Queen didn't want to miss his company. Therefore, to make him come back to England, she came up with an idea. She lifted his status from her servant to her personal teacher, her munchie. It happened so when the Queen would feel lonely and tell Karim about how she missed her husband and her other servant John Brown, who was also her closest friend, Karim would console her. Both of them had passed away and she was all alone, left with problems to cope with. She was nostalgic about the old days when she had people around her who truly loved her, and now they were all gone. Karim would comfort her by narrating the soothing verses from the Quran and the philosophical poetry of Rumi. She expressed her will to learn the Quran and Urdu language, and so elevated his status from a servant to her munchie. According to historians, Queen Victoria's family and staff members exhibited prejudice of the racial as well as social variety, which compounded with jealousy as the Queen became closer with Karim and afforded him privileges, including travelling with her through Europe, titles, honours, prime seats at banquets and operas, a private carriage, and even personal gifts. Victoria also entertained Karim's family members, helped his father get a pension, and enlisted the local press to write about him. Victoria also commissioned multiple portraits of Karim, which would be the key to discovering the depths of their relationship. The sudden rise of a foreigner belonging to a low class was quite unacceptable for the members of the royal household, because now he was with the Queen all the time. They would go on travels together, have lunch together, discuss important matters, and the two were inseparable, which was unbearable for the royal household. Queen Victoria was the longest reigning monarch of her time. She served for 63 years and 7 months as the Queen of England, and she got the title when she was only 18 years old, so she's been a queen for almost all her life. During her reign, she had many tragedies to face. With the death of her husband and her closest friends, her children were also constantly fighting with each other to succeed to the throne. She was basically living quite a sad life behind closed doors beneath the shell of enormous power. All she needed was a true friend who would listen to her worries and comfort her, and during her last years, Abdul Karim fulfilled the role. In her journal, the Queen wrote, "Karim is so good and gentle and also understands all I want and is a real comfort to me." Queen Victoria regarded Munchie as a part of her household. They would always watch a lot of opera shows together. He would sit where only a royal member could, by her order. At the time, Karim was married, and Victoria treated his wife just as favourably. After he mentioned returning to Agra to be with his wife, the Queen then invited Karim's wife to join him in England. She gave the couple homes on all of the main royal estates in the United Kingdom and land in India. After Karim had returned from India, he brought his wife and his mother-in-law with him, and the Queen became friends even with his wife, Rashidan Karim. They had tea together regularly, and she could also speak English, but in a limited manner. The Queen simply loved her too with all her heart and would also make her sit with her when they attended plays together. The Queen and the Munchie would exchange letters which she had signed in Urdu. She would end the letters with, "Your affectionate mother, VRI," or "Your truly devoted and fond-loving mother, VRI." This close friendship between the two has now become unbearable and too much for the Queen's son. He desperately wanted to overthrow the Queen and succeed as the king. He just couldn't bear the Munchie. He even tried to certify his mother insane, but of course the Queen knew how to deal with such greed. She proposed to the royal household that whoever was against Munchie should resign, as they had threatened her so, and do it in front of her. And as expected by the Queen, no one came forward, so the Queen made Munchie the commander of the Royal Victorian Order. The Queen's health was deteriorating day by day. Eventually she passed away in 1901. Later, Karim was the last person to see her before her casket was closed. Edward VII replaced the throne, and of course he dismissed Abdul Karim and sent him back to India. He burned all of the letters in front of him exchanged between him and the Queen. He burned all the other pieces of evidence of their friendship, but Karim had his diary in which he wrote about everything and even a few letters. Well guys, that's all we have for you today. Did you know about this? What are your thoughts on this? Get involved and let us know in the comment section down below and what you think about today's video. If you liked this video and found it informative, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos like these, then be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification under this video so that you're notified the next time we upload a new video. Thanks for watching guys, we'll see you in the next video.